Hey everybody, welcome back to another ReMoDDeD episode. And today's topic is just going to be a quick video demonstration on our quality of life bag for some of you newer players. So with that said, it's going to be pretty simple here. Quality of life bag is going to let you mass deposit and store all your gems, runes, keys, organs. It'll even act as a storage for unwanted uniques and sets that you can use to forge things later, and we'll go into that with more detail. So with that said, first thing we're going to do is just head over to our new NPC EddieRem here. He replaced Geed and a few other NPCs, and there'll be more info on that later. But we're just going to go to trade here, go to miscellaneous, and ignore all of our new and enhancement crystals and other items here. We are going to have a video on those a little bit later. But for now, we're just going to focus on the actual quality of life bag, along with all the different removers and stuff that go with it. So the first thing we'll do is just buy the actual bag. You can ignore all the ones that it currently has for value. You aren't getting, free gems and stuff. It's just a way that we can show all the stats, so you know all the different things it can hold. But with that disclaimer out of the way, we also need a way to remove the items we put in the bag. So we're going to grab our gem remover here, which is currently set to amethyst. And we're also going to grab our rune remover here, which is currently set to L. With all those, purchased, we're ready to start our depositing and our storage. So we're going to put that bag in the cube. And the first thing to do is we're going to deposit these gems here. But I do want to just make a special note that as soon as you put these gems in the bag, they will all become perfect gems. So there are no upgrade or downgrade recipes in ReMoDDeD. Use the low-level gems during the early game while you need them, and then as soon as you're ready for that free upgrade, toss them in the bag, and then you can use the perfect gems for re-rolling and other things that we'll talk about later. So with that note out of the way, we're just going to go ahead and hold control and select all of our different gems. It doesn't matter how many you're doing or what type they are. Just go ahead and select all the gems you'd like to deposit and transmute. And now you can see that our gem total says 13 as we've deposited all those different gems into the bag. So now we want to take one of those out. We can just put in our amethyst remover here and hit transmute, and you can see an amethyst will come out. But let's say we didn't want an amethyst, we actually wanted a topaz. If we cube the remover alone, it's going to change to the next type. And so for this, it's going to be topaz. So we can put our bag back in, and now we get our topaz out. So you can quickly cycle through and just grab whatever you need, and then deposit it all back in the bag when you're done. So pretty simple, and the runes are going to work largely the same way. One note with the runes is that they're using a point system, which will make sense here in just a minute. But because of that, you do need to deposit the same type of rune when you're depositing them. So for example, I could do these 3 foul runes, and if I hit transmute, no problem. You can see I have now 385 midpoints. But if I tried to do, let's say, a shale and an L, because they're different runes, now it doesn't work. So just make sure you're always depositing the same type when you're doing runes, and then you should have no problem mass depositing like that. And then once you see everything's deposited, you'll now have points, corresponding to the rune quality. Again, this will make sense. If I take my L here, you can see it has low points -1. So it's going to cost me 1 low point to remove an L rune, which obviously is the same cost as that you got when you put in the rune. It gave you 1 point when you put that L in. So we're going to take out our L rune. And now all the recipes work on a ×2 kind of system. So if I change my remover, just like I did for the gems, and let's say I wanted an Eld rune instead, you can see it's going to cost 2 low points now to remove an Eld. So that's the same cost as if you were to cube, 2 times L's together to make an Eld. It's just using points now instead. So in this fashion, you can use those points how you'd like and take out what you need. This also means that if you're lucky enough to find a Zod rune or something like that, that you're going to be able to use those points to make many valuable runes, which we thought was a benefit for single players since you're not trading and that kind of thing. So no upgrades or downgrades for gems or runes. Just put them in the bag, and if you have the gem count or if you have enough points, you can take whatever you need out. So that's a quick explanation of how gems and runes work. Keys and organs are just the same exact thing, just with keys and organs instead. And stay tuned for our next video where we talk about unique and set item forging. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick demonstration, and thanks for sticking around to the end. Take care. Bye.